Hey guys, I'm just doing a little video blog for today. I've been getting a lot of emails and questions about running because I'm training for this half marathon, and a lot of you have written in with really good questions about, what stuff do you take with you and what are some good tips and tricks for some of these longer runs. And so I wanted to share with you guys today, exactly what I take with me on those, 2-hour long runs that I've been doing for my training for this half marathon, which is coming up in 10 days. Oh my gosh. But I actually wanted to show you my little tummy tote here. So this fabulous belt that you can see right here, this little black belt, and it closes with Velcro around your waist, is called the Tummy Tote, and it's by a company called Tally Gear, and I can't say enough good things about them. They are the perfect diabetes running belt. It doesn't bounce, it holds a ton of stuff, and it's truly made for people with diabetes because it's got some little secret extras to it, which I'll explain in a minute. So in my belt, I always carry my Omnipod pump controller so that I can adjust my basals or take a bolus if I need to while we're running. That goes in the first pocket. And then in the second pocket, and this is the cool part about the belt I was talking about, there's this clear windowed pocket where I put my CGM. So I literally, when I'm running, just look down, click the button, and I can see my numbers. I mean, it's that simple, and it's just a button push away at any time during the race. So I can make adjustments as I go along. I mean, this kind of information is invaluable. It's just incredible to have. And then in the last pocket, I always put 2 to 3 packets of GU. GU is my trusty go-to energy source for when I'm out running for a long time. If you start getting low, if you just see yourself dipping down, you can have like a half a packet. They're, I think, 18 grams of carbohydrate per packet. So it does pack a punch, but it will, yeah, this one looks like it's actually 20 grams. It will get you out of that low real quick if you're jogging along, and you can have just a little bit if you need just like an extra bump to get you through the next part of the race. So I carried these with me, a couple of those, and I always do mint chocolate for race days. That's my favorite flavor. And then that's it. That's what I take on my training runs. Now, on the day of the race, or actually for some of the most recent super long training runs I've done, like 10 miles, 11 miles, I've actually been packing 1 or 2 loose test strips and my lancing device. And I do that because just in case I get a sensor that's not reading accurately or has a failure while I'm running, or God forbid that happens on race day, I have a way to check my blood sugar, because it is essential that, I know where my numbers are. I can't just keep running and not know what the blood sugar is. Because as I've blogged before, sometimes you think you're getting low on these long runs, but you're actually just tired from the run, and you're like sweating and you're exhausted, and you think that you're low and you overcompensate by eating too much. So it's really essential to know where you are. If you're not on a CGM, I'd recommend taking your testing supplies with you on all these runs and checking in about every half hour. So that's it. That's the stuff that I take with me for my training runs, and I can't believe this half marathon is coming up in 10 days. I do think I'm ready. I did 11 miles on Sunday, and I felt okay. It wasn't fabulous, but I got through it, so I think I can get through 13. So anyways, if you guys have other tips and tricks that you want to share, feel free to leave a comment, and as usual, email me anytime with any other questions you have.